everyone, RG with RGFam Games here with a special video for you. Today, we have an unboxing from Video Games Monthly. This is actually a flash sale box. So, they had a Pick Your Systems flash sale this week, and I decided I've done a Nintendo one, I've done a PlayStation one. I don't know if I've done an Xbox one or not. But I haven't done a Genesis one, so we have a Sega Genesis box. So hopefully, there should be 20 or so games in here randomly. Genesis games, I assume it's going to be mostly sports titles if it's like any of the flash sales before, which again I don't mind. It's all about building a collection and just the fun of surprise and seeing what you get. So without further ado, let's quickly see what is in this box. I'm trying not to avert my eyes. Feel on top. It feels like all loose. Oh no. So there are some box games here. Let's just start with some loose ones. Okay. A lot of stuff in here. Okay. I don't know how many games I'm getting. All right. The first Genesis game in our collection. So I might have duplicates as well. They may not be in perfect condition. It's just kind of going to be a hodgepodge of whatever. So, but you get a really good price on them. So, yeah, all disclaimers. I'm not expecting anything necessarily great. I'm not expecting anything to be in perfect condition, but we'll see. Never know. I have gotten some pretty cool games in these boxes before. So, all right, first game up is Joe NFL 95. So that's Joe Montana. It's basically Joe Montana 4. Is basically, I think, what it is. There's Joe Montana 1, Sports Talk 2, I think Sports Talk 3, and then NFL 95, I think, because he's on the Chiefs there. So it's all new, according to the sticker. So NFL 95, when Sega used to make its own sports games. Which eventually that would become the 2K series. All right, we've got another one here. 1, 2, 3, boom! World Series Baseball 96. One of the cool things about, I assume it's 96, maybe it's 95, or maybe it's both. So this is when they first started kind of putting in real MLB stadiums around this time. Okay. And what was cool about Milwaukee, which is where I'm from, is we were building Miller Park in the parking lot, in the center field parking lot of what was Ben County Stadium. And I believe it's this game or 97 where they actually had the construction of the new stadium in the back of the stadium. So like when you're playing a game, it was like being at a game, because being in a game, you could see Miller Park being, built in the back. It was pretty cool. But one or multiple of these games actually show you it in the background, and it's pretty cool. It's just part of the detail that I thought was pretty cool. World Series games were pretty good. When I played, and the thing about being back to football, I never really played this a whole lot because, look, the 16-bit era, 8-bit era, it didn't matter what game it was. Madden was okay, but it wasn't Super Tecmo Bowl. So I played all these games, the football games, but Super Tecmo Bowl was where it was at. And for baseball, I did play a little World Series. It was hard for me to get used to the hitting in this game. I did play MLBPA a lot, which is an EA title. And the Tony La Russa for Genesis Tony La Russa Baseball was my favorite one on the Genesis, and Hardball 3. So, but yeah, there you go. I think there's gonna be a lot of sports games in here. A lot of sports games. All right, next game up. 1, 2, 3, boom! Jurassic Park Rampage Edition. So actually, I had just gotten, that's pretty dinged up label wise. I had just gotten Jurassic Park in the last couple of boxes. I got it for both Super Nintendo and Genesis in various boxes. What does this say? Bookman's. It has a Bookman's sticker on it. I don't know where that's from. It was pretty dingy and beat up, but who knows? I don't know if this is just an extra special edition or what's different about it, but Jurassic Park Edition. I don't know. All right. Oh, the label's really peeling off this one. All right, 1, 2, 3. Batman Forever. Boy, All right, when you say Batman Forever, what's the first thing you think of? And my answer would be Kiss from a Rose. So this movie had a great soundtrack. Kiss from a Rose by Seal, that was on the soundtrack. It was amazing. And Val Kilmer, I love Val Kilmer as an actor. I don't think he got a fair shot as Batman. Of course, Jim Carrey is weird. This movie was just, um, you know, raw. Um, so yeah, Batman Forever, Kiss from a Rose. Listen to Seal. That's what this is from. But that's and actually that song, which was the biggest song in the world for that entire year, um, this did not get like a best soundtrack or anything because it had previously been released on Seal's previous album. Nobody knew who Seal was at the time until that song came out, though. All right. Anyway, I can't remember if that game's good or not. Most of the movie ones weren't, so who knows? All right, we got an EA game. I can feel the cartridge because it's bigger. It's got the yellow tab on the side. So let's see what it is. 1, 2, 3, boom! Bill Walsh, college football. This was very cool because it was the first game to have college football, and then he had more teams. I don't believe they had Wisconsin though this first year, which was very disappointing for me. Wisconsin was actually not a very good team back then, but they had just become like the next year or two they would probably become a pretty good team. So Bill Walsh, college football, very cool. Happy to add that to the collection. Let's go this way. Got another EA game. There's gonna be a lot of sports titles in here. Here's probably another one. We've got Madden 97. You know, it would be cool someday to just make sure that I have all of the Maddens. That'd be a cool collection just to have. Say that you had them all. And not that I would ever play them. I mean, you'd have to play select years. But cool. Madden 97. Pretty good condition. All right, next up. This is also a weird shaped cart, so this means it's an accolade game. So I'm gonna guess this is like it's either Hardball 3 or James Pond, or Star Control, or other accolade games were there. If it's Hardball 3, I'll be very happy. I like Hardball 3 as my favorite. 1, 2, 3, boom! That's Hardball 95. Hardball 3 was really one of my favorite baseball games back in the day. I had it on Genesis, played it Super Nintendo, also had it on PC as well. I don't think I've ever played Hardball 95, but hey, and this is actually listed as a sports accolade. But it's yeah, interesting. I wonder how much that one differs from the rest. The Hardball games were a lot slower, so they seem like almost more simulation wise. All right, regular size cart. 1, 2, 3, boom! NBA Action 95, Sega Sports, with David Robinson on the cover. Fuck David Robinson. I hate him. I don't want to get in. It's his fault Shaq didn't win the scoring title that year. All right, we got up next here. 1, 2, 3, boom! World Series 95. What was the other World Series I got? 96. All right, so now I have 95 and 96. Sports games. I mean, that was the Genesis thing. If you liked sports games, the Genesis was your system. They definitely had more than Nintendo. So, all right, here we go. Well, this is okay. It's EA cartridge. It felt bigger, but I didn't feel a thing at first. Warning: this is a protective label. This was definitely a rental store cartridge. So, an EA game. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, boom! NHL hockey. Is this 93 or this is just regular NHL? This is the original NHL hockey. This was at King Supers, probably as a rental, and then it was at Goodwill. It sold at Goodwill in 2004 for $2.45. The big ones are NHL 94, 95, which I already do have both of those. All right, draw upside down so I can't see. All right, next game, regular size cartridge, weird green sticker on the back. This is an Acclaim cartridge. I see that because it's got Acclaim on the back. So that's going to be NBA Jam. Is it Tournament Edition or regular edition? Or it's College Slam. I didn't think of that. College Slam, basically NBA Jam with college teams. So again, there were no Badgers in this game, so I didn't really care because I'm a homer. I like my home teams. I didn't really get into College Slam. All right, another EA cartridge. So NHL, Madden. Be cool if it was PGA Tour Golf. Madden 96. So we've got 96, 97 so far. Honestly, I can't tell you which ones are good and which ones are bad because they were all kind of ho-hum. All right, we got another one. Again, I'm hoping, if I see EA, I'm hoping for PGA Tour golf games. Those were the best. I love those. FIFA 96. All right. This is actually in really good shape. I like FIFA games now. I didn't really like them back then, but the modern FIFA games I think are fun to play in an arcade style. All right, got another EA cart. Here we go. Boom. Madden 94. So we got 94. 6, 97, right? 7. All right, so we need Madden 95 eventually. All right, what's up next? 1, 2, 3, Sega on the back. This is NFL Football 94 starring Joe Montana. So I can't remember if this is Sports Talk 3 or this is Montana 3. It might be. Again, he's on the Chiefs and not the Niners. The Sports Talk games, I wonder if the originals will be in here. Were revolutionary. The fact that there was just digitized voice calling the plays, even though it was terrible. It was just so revolutionary at the time. So cool. All right, this is a Sega game. Weird sticker on the back. College football. National Championship 2. So this is more modern football than the Bill Walsh's. This one's actually made by Sega, so it'll be on the Joe Montana engine. I honestly don't remember playing this game at all. So I'm sure it's fine. All right, that leaves that. We gotta go to the other side. So we have one. We might be almost done in our games here. Got 1 loose, 3 boxed. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. That'll be 20. That'll be 20 games. So let's go with the last loose one. It is an EA game. NBA Live 96. NBA Live games were good back then. They're obviously got worse and worse and worse as the systems and years went on. But back then, NBA Live 95 is the one that I played the most, but I guarantee 96 was good as well. This is actually in good shape. So sure enough, all sports games, and most of them are, I think they're all games I don't have. So I guess that's good to fill out the collection. Let's see what these boxed games are. We got to turn. Let's see. All right. All right, 1, 2, 3. That's upside down. Madden 95. No instructions, but looks to be a very decent box. Here's here. Or some stuffingness. Hey, this one has new 3D animations and a bigger field. Complete 1994 rosters. 28 NFL and all Madden teams. All stats. The only question mark is in the game is you. So, very cool. So we pretty much have all the Maddens for the Genesis. All right, let's see. Here we go. This one feels heavy. 1, 2, 3. NBA Showdown 94. This one is complete. How thick this manual is. Oh wait, it's just a really. Oh, why can't I get Mario Andretti's Racing? That would have been cool. PGA European Tour, NHL 94. Yeah. Quite the manual. So yeah, NBA Showdown 94 was a big. This was their first departure from the Lakers versus Celtics, Lakers versus Bulls, Bulls Blazers, all that kind of thing. Where they went with a full NBA, which is great for me because then my Milwaukee Bucks were in it because they really weren't in the playoffs previous year. So Cool that it's boxed. Cool that it's complete. Ooh, it's limited edition. Has a number there. That's all about. Yeah. Pretty cool. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, last game. It doesn't feel heavy, so it's probably not complete. Will it be a sports game? Probably. This way. 1, 2, 3. Boom! NBA Live 95. This is the one I had. I definitely owned this as a kid. Got Hakeem Olajuwon on the cover. Wah, wah. Oh, there's another game in here. Another loose game. NBA Live 95. NBA Live 96. 95? 96. 95? 96. Oh well. Well, we got one duplicate. Not really their fault, but now I have a case for. Oh no, I have a case for the wrong game. I don't even have the game. I have 2 copies of one game and no case. Whatever. At least I have this, and I actually own this game. Probably own NBA Showdown too. But here in the corner, there's another game. There's one last game. One last game. It is a Sega game. Sega on the back. So it's going to be NBA action, NFL, sports talk, or college football. Or World Series baseball. So the original World Series baseball. I remember this game had really good graphics, but again, it was impossible to hit in this game like it. So, but you know, the World Series baseball visually was the best series during the 16-bit era for baseball. Not the best gameplay, but by far the best visuals, as far as I can remember. So there you have it. 2021 sports games from our flash sale box. You know, I'm pretty sure I didn't have 90% of these games or 95% of these games, but I am happy to have them. Again, just fill out the collection, tick off a whole lot of boxes. Because not that I'm intentionally going for a complete collection, but as the years go on here, I do want to have as many games possible per system. So these flash sales kind of help fill, because I'm not going to go to a store and I'm not going to pick up Live 96. I'm just not going to. I'll wait for it to come in a box. You know, there's a lot of times I'll go game hunting or I'll go to stores and I'll see a lot of games that I want that are, you know, in that, you know, $10 or less range. And I was like, no, I'll just wait for it to come in a box. I don't need to buy that stuff. So, but there you have it. Let me know. If you are not a sports fan, I'm sorry this video absolutely did nothing for you. And you probably turned it off 5 minutes ago. But if you did play sports games during the Genesis days, which ones were your favorites? I did love the PGA golf games, which of course I didn't get any of those, or any racing games. Pretty much got the traditional stuff, so I didn't really get any hockey games except for the one. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.